Bealo back with Custom Auto Connection. So today is Friday, September 18th. It's getting close to 5 p.m. So I'm getting ready to, finish off the work week. I probably did about 55 hours this week. It's been a pretty busy workload. That and in between doing all the mechanic work. So we actually do have another one scheduled and planned out for today, and it's going to actually fall into tomorrow also. It's a Suzuki that has a power steering leak. I got a call from this guy. I've never met him before. I guess he got my number from his neighbor. I actually do a lot of work for his neighbor, so he's seen me around, asked for the contact, and pretty much, got my contact info and let me know what was going on. So this is his actual neighbor, so not his car. So it's 3 neighbors in the same strip. My contact got out to each and every one of them. So it kind of goes to show how word of mouth works. So it sounds like he's going to help his neighbor out and get her car, correct and running right. And, sounds like I'm the guy that's going to be doing that for them. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera back on with you guys after I diagnose what's going on with this leak. Maybe it's the power steering lines, maybe it's the pump, could be the rack and pinion, same old spill. We're going to go through the process, see what it needs, and more than likely we'll get all this done tomorrow, Saturday. And the reason for that is I'm pretty beat today. And I kind of just want to go home and catch up on some other stuff. So, and they're pretty understanding. It sounds like they got some time on their hands, with this car. It's not urgent, but they do want to get it done soon. So tomorrow is going to work out pretty perfect for them. So we'll cut back on and we'll see what's going on with it. I'll explain all that and we'll get back to you guys later. Alright guys, so we just made it home, and as you guys were able to tell, it was actually going to be the power steering pump. When the car was running, power steering pump was moving back and forth. I'm thinking it's the bearings that go to where the pulley's at. So we're going to go ahead and replace the same thing. What I will end up doing is either ordering the part if nowhere local has it tonight, or if somewhere like AutoZone, O'Reilly, or Advance, if they have the part in stock, I'll get it put on hold. And we'll go ahead and run back up tomorrow morning and get everything installed. So keep an eye out for that video. That'll be in a separate video. The meaning of this video is kind of showing you guys the diagnosis. This one was a no-brainer because you could see it moving back and forth. But what I mainly wanted to talk about was what I'm charging on this one and what I charge for my diagnosis. So any diagnosis that I do is free. I don't charge for diagnosis at all. The reason being is because one, they know that, get me in there for my opinion. I get the first call because they know it's not going to cost them a thing. So I get there, I, figure out what's going on, and if they let me fix it, then I don't charge. Usually, I'd probably say 80% of the time, I end up being the guy fixing it. Sometimes they want to get a second opinion, and a lot of people will fix the issue or try to at least upon themselves, but they just want a second opinion. Those situations, I don't even charge that way. I am the first call, and that way if any of their family, friends, or whoever is having car problems, they know just to get me in there and get all that solved. So that's the reason why I don't charge for diagnosis. And for the power steering pump, I'm actually going to charge $180. So the part on this is $160. With tax, it'll come up to like $170, $173. So, this is easily like a $350 job right here. I actually break down how much parts and labor is. I break it down, that way I'm not going over there saying $350 straight out, straight out the jump. That way I kind of give them a heads up, the part is $150, $155, whatever the part is, and then here's the labor I'm going to charge for the job. I had the customer right there, standing there when I was diagnosing it, with the hood open. He's seen the engine and all that. So I was actually able to show him, kind of the gist of what I got to do. I got to take off these hoses. I got to take off these lines. I might not have clearance to do it this way, so I might tackle it from down here. So, I kind of explained to them before I even give them the price. That way they know what goes into making this happen. So, yeah, we'll get all that knocked out and taken care of. Yeah, and like I said, hopefully, we'd be able to move on to the other stuff that we want to do, like the Cadillac Escalade mini build that I got for my mom. Hopefully we get right back to that. the only thing we really have left on that is to get the wiring, track down the wiring harness for stereo, throw that in there, and then wheels. Once I do that, I'm going to put a pause to that, and anything above that is kind of just added on. So right after the Cadillac Escalade mini build, we got a couple of other projects here of my personal projects that I'm going to kick off. And one of the first videos we'll do is for my other Cadillac. As you guys can tell, you know, kind of get the rhythm going that, you know, I'm a Cadillac guy. So yeah, the other Cadillac that we're going to be working on is my personal Cadillac. I'm going to make it my everyday driver. And here's a little sneak peek of the next project we're working on. So this right here is some plexiglass. So you know, I'll let you guys put two and two together what we're going to be doing with this plexiglass. It has a little film over it, that's why it kind of looks muggy. But yeah, we're going to be doing something real cool, so stay tuned for that also. That should be coming up within the next month, at least I'm hoping. So, you know, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of your guys' views. You know, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do what you guys got to do to support me. And, you know, I'll keep making these videos, try to make them as best as I can. Thank you. Have a good day.